From the device that you're watching this on, the furniture in your home, and countless other everyday objects, plastics are all around us, whether we realize it or not. The documentary called Plastic Earth addresses how plastic consumes our everyday lives and how the breakdown process of plastic creates chaos, and not just for sea life. Rob Riggle joins us now in studio. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So I'm remembering you in Step Brothers, 21 Jump Street, and probably my favorite, Dumb and Dumber. Why, as an actor and comedian, did you decide you wanted to be involved in this project?
Well, I was lucky enough to be invited. That's how it starts. And then when I got to know Janice Overbeck, who made this film, along with Jack Winch, they took the time to kind of educate me on what this was about. I'm pretty much an average Joe, just going through life, but I didn't realize the magnitude of pollution that we have going on right now with plastics. And I think the reason is because whenever I hear a lot of the people that are out there talking about these issues, I always feel a lot of blame and shame being dumped on me for something that I can't control. Because when I go to the grocery store, it's all plastics. Yeah. Okay, what am I supposed to do? You know, what do you want from me? Was my mindset. But as I spent time with Janice and learned through this film, I just became more and more aware that there are so many solutions out there.
Mm-hmm. That's what you do basically in this film, is you're kind of guiding the audience through various interviews with experts about possible solutions. And I want to take a look at a clip here.
The world is starting to wake up and recognize the dangers threatening Earth's health. That's a good thing. However, is it too late to reverse the damage? More importantly, is there a better way going forward?
So what is that better way? What can we do?
Well, a lot of the plastics we use today are petroleum-based plastics. It's just because they're inexpensive. And that makes a lot of sense. I understand that. But there's all kinds of innovations being made on the bioplastic side. And those are degradable. Which are wonderful. That's a wonderful thing, because right now it takes about 100 years for plastic to dissolve. And that's backing up our oceans, it's backing up our landfills, it's causing all kinds of methane problems in our landfills. So by having some sort of bioplastic, we decrease that 10 times, 10x on this stuff. And it can make a real difference.
And of course, we think about certain objects that plastics are in our lives, but rarely think about it in terms of our clothes, right? Yeah. And clothes are rarely recycled, and you all also address that as well.
In the United States, the reality is that only 1% of clothing gets recycled back into new clothing. And the reason why is because most of the clothes we wear is blended. It's mostly polyester and cotton blended together. Our solution is different because we can take those poly-cotton blends and break them apart.
So are any plastics truly recyclable or biodegradable?
There are some out there, yes. But that clip right there is such a great example of the innovation that's happening right now. There's all kinds of people around the world that are working on solutions and better alternatives. So there is good news out there. You know, it's not all doom and gloom. There's good news, and there's wonderfully talented people out there working on solutions that can improve the state of affairs as they exist right now.
And lastly, we talked about, you know, what people can do, what practical things that we can do, and the idea of recycling. But I know that one thing we try and do in our household is use the same grocery bags, you know, again and again. I guess it's a matter of saying paper versus plastic as well.
You know, I live in California, and I remember when they came out with, well, we're going to do away with plastic straws. I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, for the love of goodness, would you quit? You know what? You know, this doesn't matter. And then I got to pay 10 cents for a plastic bag. And I used to get frustrated by this stuff. But when you see the problem, when you look at the footage in this film of the oceans, and that is every single day, the tonnage of plastic just being dumped in our landfills and our oceans, you realize, oh, we have to do something. It has to start somewhere. And this is a great place to do things, the little things, the things that you think don't matter.
Rob Riggle, thank you so much. Appreciate you stopping by.
Absolutely.
Want everybody to know you can watch Plastic Earth anywhere you can buy movies.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.